Hey guys, Corporal 24 here. Axis&Allies Anniversary in 1941 setup. I'm playing the Allies and I'm going up against Sam Kenny and Variance. And Italy just finished its turn. It was a quick turn, so I will do America's turn. Before I do America's turn, Sam, I don't know if you remember, you did a bombardment with your battleship in Burma, and we never rolled for the UK defender, so I'm going to do that right now. So basically, it's just one die I'm rolling, and I want to get a 2 or less. That would be a hit, and it's a hit. So you'll lose one guy here in Burma. I'll just take a chip off, so you now have one guy there. Just want to do that before I forget, because I forgot on the UK turn to do that. You remember what I'm talking about. The defenders do get to roll back when you bombard. In the old Axis-Allies game, they were just dead, but in this one, they do get to fire back. Okay, so now that's taken care of, I have $40, and here's my buy. 2 destroyers, a carrier, and a fighter, and that leaves me with no dinero left over. And with the US, I just have one battle here. I'm going to take this bomber, so to go 1, 2, 3. This fighter from Hawaii is going to go here. This fighter from this carrier is going to go to that battle. And this destroyer from California is going to go down. And also this fighter. 1, 2, 3. So that's what the battle looks like. Let's get it on the board. You have a cruiser. You have 2 carriers. And you have 1 4. I know earlier you tried to bring one of your fighters, but it couldn't make it. That would have been 5 spaces. So I know you landed back in Formosa. So I'm going to try to hopefully take advantage in this battle with this air power I have and see if I can sink 2 Japanese carriers. So you have 2 carriers, a cruiser and fighter. I have a destroyer, 3 fighters, and a bomber. And let's see if I can do some damage to the Japanese Navy here. And just let me make sure. I think that's all my battles here. I just want to double check. I'll do China's turn too on one video since it's easy. Yeah, that guy can't go anywhere. Okay, so here's for my destroyer as a hit. And here's for my 3 fighters. Come on, boys. 1 hit. So it's 2 hits. And here is my bomber. 3 hits total. So I'm assuming you want to lose your 2 carriers and cruiser because I do not plan to retreat this battle. I will press it on. So I'm assuming that's what you want to lose, if that's okay with you. 2 carriers and a cruiser. The fighter obviously defends the best. So here's your 2 carriers. That's 1 hit. Here's your cruiser. Miss. And this is for your fighter. Hit. So you hit me twice. I will take a casualty on the destroyer. And the fighter from California will take a hit. These guys are dead. So I have 2 fighters and a bomber. So I'll do my fighters first. Fighters. Miss. And here's for my bomber. Hit. And you have a 4 or less. Ooh. Miss. Caroline Islands goes well for the Yanks. 2 fighters survive. And a bomber left over. Japanese lost 2 carriers, fighter and a cruiser. Americans lost a fighter and a destroyer. So that was a big victory for the Yanks. Okay, non-combat. Let's go over here. Putting a bomber into the UK. Fighters going 1, 2, 3, 4. Going to land on that British carrier. These guys are going to just stay put here for now. Yeah, let's leave them there. Back over here, this carrier is going to move up. C-Zone 55, accompanied by this destroyer. 2 fighters are going to land back on this carrier. Bomber is going to land back in Hawaii. This transport's going to take 1 guy and head to Hawaii. So now I have 2 men in Hawaii with a bomber, a destroyer, transport, and a loaded carrier. And I think that's it for the Yanks. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will put my placement down. Carrier C-Zone 56 with a fighter and 2 destroyers. So I have 2 destroyers, a carrier and a fighter there. Destroyer, loaded carrier and a transport. Still have that British fleet down there. And I moved my fighter from eastern US up to C-Zone 2 with the British fleet, and my bombers in London. And that's what the East Coast looks like. So US spent 40. I didn't go up any, I didn't go down any. US is at $40, so US collects $40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Now we'll bring up China. I'll just place a guy there. And that is it. So that is the end of round 1. This is what the board looks like. As we get ready to begin round 2, Germany will lead us off. Variance is probably sleeping or getting ready to go to bed, I'm sure, because where he lives is 3 hours ahead of me. So we'll probably continue sometime tomorrow, which will be Saturday. I'll have my morning busy tomorrow because I give soccer lessons. So my morning I'll be busy, but hopefully I can do my Russia turn sometime. Well, either late tonight, if Variance is the German turn, or sometime midday, I'll do my Russian turn. Okay, US, China are both done, and I will pass the torch on to Variance for Germany, round 2. Deuces.